Okay, so we're on the extended response part of the test review, and this is where we need to put our multiplying and dividing hats on. And the thing about this is you need to show work to get credit. So if you don't show me how you got your answer, even if it's right, I'm not giving you any credit for it. Your answers need to be in standard form from highest exponent to lowest exponent, and all your like terms have to be combined correctly. The last thing is, at no time should any of your answers contain parentheses. So those of you that were working off of a math app during your homework time, it's not going to be applicable here, because if you have answers with parentheses in them, they are not correct. So what we're going to do is start with number 7. And the difference between the multiplying in the short answer part and in the extended response part is, here we were doing a distributive property of one thing at a time, where this one we have to do both. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with 3x and multiply it by both things in our second parenthesis. So 3x times 7x is going to give us 21x squared, because we're multiplying the large numbers and adding the exponents. 3 times 7 is 21, and x times x is x squared. Then we're going to do 3x times 3. Well, 3 times 3 is 9, and there's only one x there. Then we're going to take a look at our positive 7. In positive 7, we're going to multiply underneath, and we're going to distribute that to our second parenthesis. So when we do that, 7 times 7 is 49. So that's going to be 49x. And then 7 times 3 is 21. Now keep in mind that what I did was I took the 3x from our first polynomial and distributed it to our second parenthesis. Then I took my positive 7 and I distributed it to our second parenthesis. So that's how I got all of these terms. But here's the thing. It says that your answers have to be written in standard form with all like terms combined. And we still have like terms to combine. So our like terms are living right here with a positive 9 and a positive 49. And we have to add those together. And 9 plus 49 is 58. So we're going to have a positive 58x for this set. We're going to bring down our constant, which is positive 21. And we're going to bring down our leading term of 21x squared. And this is the final answer. So notice that I do have work shown. I did write down what the 4 terms were, and I showed my combining to give me my middle term. That's what I'm looking for you to get credit. For number 8, this one's a little bigger, and you got to be careful because the one that's on the test looks just like this. So you want to be sure that you're following along in case you have questions. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 2x and I'm going to distribute it to everything in the second polynomial. So I'm going to have 3 things. I'm going to multiply and get 3 different things. My first one is 2x times 3x squared. So 2x times 3x squared is going to give me a 6 for my number. And then x and x squared give me x to the third, because I've got 1 here and x squared here. That gives me 3 altogether. Then I'm going to take my 2x times my negative 5x. So 2 times negative 5 is negative 10. And this is x times x, which gives me x squared. And 2x times negative 9, 2 times negative 9 is negative 18. And we just have a single x there. So that's everything from the 2x. I've got 3 terms. Boom, boom, boom. I multiplied the numbers and I added the exponents. Now what I'm going to do is distribute the negative 4. Keep in mind, this is a negative 4. So when I go to distribute it, I'm going under and under and under. So I'm going to do negative 4 times 3 is negative 12x squared. Negative 4 times negative 5 is going to give me a positive 20x. And then a negative 4 times negative 9 gives me a positive 36. So I've got an x squared, then an x term, then a constant, all right there. It's at this stage where we have multiplied everything out. So I should have 3 terms from the top, 3 terms from the bottom. So there's 6 things here. And then what's going to happen is I need to combine my like terms correctly. So just like in number 7, I'm looking for like terms starting with my highest exponent first. My highest exponent is an x to the third, and there's only one of them, so we're going to keep that guy there. And now we're taking a look at x squared terms, and I do have to combine some x squared terms. I've got a negative 10x squared and a negative 12x squared, and I'm adding them together. So negative 10 plus negative 12 gives me a negative 22x squared. Then I'm looking at x's. Oh, and I have those to combine. I see those is a negative 18x and a positive 20x. And I'm going to add negative 18 and positive 20. I'm going to get a positive 2x there. Then I'm looking for any constants, and the only constant I have is a 36. I'm going to bring that one down. And this represents my final answer for number 8. Again, because I distributed the 2x to 3 terms, that's 3 on top, 3 on the bottom, 6 all together, and then I'm combining my like terms by adding. So notice that both of my answers are in highest to lowest exponent in standard form. That's what I'm looking for. You combine your like terms correctly and get it in standard form. For questions 9 and 10, they focus on the area model, and we did a whole week of area models, and these should be pretty easy. What you want to remember for area models, and I'll write some directions on the side over here, is that you want to multiply the top times the side to get the box. That's the first thing you need to do. Top times the side, top times the side, top times the side, top times the side, top times the side to get the box. And then after you get the box, you're going to rewrite your 4 terms into 3 terms by combining like terms. And you're going to put that right there on that line. Okay, so let's take a look and see how you do. We're going to do the top times the side. So we're going to do x times 4x first. And x times 4x gives us 4x squared. Remember, multiply the number, add the exponents. We're doing this top times this side to get this one. Top times side. That's going to give me a positive 36x. This one is top times side. That's going to give me a positive 8x. And then top times side, 9 times 8. That's going to give me a positive 72. So I got all of the ones filled in. So top times side to get each box. That's where we were. And now we're going to rewrite the 4 terms into 3 terms by combining like terms. So where are our like terms in this box? Well, the x squared is the highest exponent, and we don't have any more of those, so 4x squared stays. Our next terms are x's, and we have 2 of them, so we're going to add these, add our like terms. So 36 plus 8 is 44x. And then, of course, our constant at the end. And this is our final answer to the question. So for this, you have to get all 4 boxes correctly and then combine your like terms to write it as a single polynomial. Okay, so when it says find the area by filling in the boxes, I want every box filled correctly. And then express the total area as a polynomial. So now we're combining your like terms and getting it in simplest form. So that's what simplest form means, that the 36 and the 8 combine to 44. That's all. Let's take a look at number 10. We've got 11x times 5x gives us 55x squared. Negative 9 times 5x. Top times side, that's going to give us this one. That's negative 45x. Top times side, 11x times negative 3 is negative 33x. And then negative 9 and negative 3 multiplied together give you a positive 27. So we filled in all the boxes. Again, top times side, top times side, top times side, tough time side. Watch your signs there also. Then what we're going to do is we're going to rewrite our answer from 4 terms to 3 terms in standard form. Highest exponent is 55x squared. That's our highest exponent. But we do have a negative 45x and a negative 33x, and we're adding them together. That's going to give us negative 78x. And then we're going to bring down that constant. And this is our final answer. Okay, so that's how you do 9 and 10. So we have just accomplished all of the multiplying for our extended response. The multiplying would be distributive property with multiple distributes and adding like terms, and then our area form or our area models where we're filling in the boxes and combining like terms. Good luck on this part. This is 7 to 10 on the test. Work on those and contact me if you have any questions.